My name is Gloria and I'm known as Mother's Friend. My story. The names has been changed to protect the privacy. The funding trustee organization caused my children to be removed because a man I met was worth over $1 million, and because of his money I was not allowed to move in with him. And instead I was beaten by a cop and was placed false charges on me. I believe the billionaire who I met, his money was mishandled. All his money was misused for gain and profit and no consideration. The funded trustee organization mishandled his money and property. The billionaire, before he passed away, he went with a strange man to his vacation home where he never brings no man to his vacation home, and he passed away with fear and alone with a strange man at his side. Monetary damages and placed liens on all of the billionaire properties because his properties has been misused for gain of profit from agents from the funding trustee organization et al. And real estate agents with change of ownership. The billionaire had asked me to move in with him, and he called me several times, and he had the same lawyer for years, and he knew the same judge and police department and trusted people, and never thought he would be betrayed by the people he had trusted. The lawyer who he had trusted had knew how much he had spent on electricity on his properties, and that lawyer who knew him, he had worked for the Bureau of Electricity. That same lawyer, after he had passed away, went to the top of the list as an executor of probate, where he was not listed in his will as the executor to be first. His money, I believe, had been stolen by the people who he had trusted, and the will was never honored the way he wanted. All they did was steal his money and destroy my life by having me beaten up and stealing my children from me, and I believe there was a payoff for me to be removed out of his life. I had researched many things on the funding trustee organization et al. And the people who were involved in his money fraud. I still believe that I was a victim because I was a victim, and my children should have never been removed. These people set me up after I was beaten by a cop, and no social worker never removed my children. On December 16, 1990, I decided to take action because of Senator Nancy Schaefer from Georgia and her fight for justice against CPS unfair laws nationally, and because my friend is an expert witness on what happened to her husband by the same lawyer that the billionaire trusted. I will mention names of many people that was involved, along with my friend who will be willing to testify on the death of her husband, and she believes her husband was murder and possible the billionaire death could have been foul play. The funding trustee organization et al. Possible had no remorse for any actions for fraud and mishandling of the billionaire money, and they never cared to honor the will property and instead gained profit for themselves. And many agents had played an active fraud involvement of the mishandling of his money. This has caused me pain and suffering, and has caused me an ulcer and caused me to have stress in my life. I want damages for the actions of the funding trustee organization et al.